had to overcome some.
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, Who Is Hendo. And we back talking sports. So today, I got something special for y'all that I've been gearing up to do for the last 2-3 months. But I was just waiting for the new year. Y'all know this is 2024, and as you know, I made this channel because of Kobe Bryant, and we want to keep his name and his legacy going. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, I started watching him in 1997, 1998. I was about 5-6 years old when I first got into basketball, and Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan was the first two players I ever watched. You know what I'm saying? Then it came AI, T-Mac, Vince Carter, you know what I'm saying, Shaq, and so on and so forth. But shout out to Joseph Vincent. I call him the sports documentary GOAT. It's like a movie. So this is gonna be split up into a few parts. It's gonna be part one. You know, Kobe Bryant, the complete career documentary. We're gonna do this. This is a tribute to my favorite athlete of all time. And you know what I'm saying, for my Kobe fans out here, and for my fans, period, who, you know what I'm saying, respect Kobe, even if you wasn't a huge fan. If you just respected his game, you know what I'm saying, we finna rock out for the next few videos. Let's go.
It's tough to be in another country, learning multiple languages. What a silly foul.
Many years in Italy, so that's where Kobe picked up the beautiful Italian.
So our parents just immersed us in Italian culture. So we were just surrounded by Italian kids. We were just learning the language as they were. For me, growing up in isolation turned out to be a great strength. But it also turned out to be a weakness too. Things that I kind of had to navigate through as my career went on.
Oh yeah, this guy grew up in Italy, and then he got dropped back in America.
So now to move back at the age of 15, in middle school, became completely different. I had a hard time reading, I had a hard time kind of getting adjusted to the culture.
What I remember would be him coming in as a kid and tremendous expectation.
But it was reading all the stuff about his high school coach saying they would get there and he would be shooting baskets in the dark. They hadn't even turned the lights on yet. When did you know no one is going to outwork you?
I never looked at it as work. I didn't realize it was work until my first year in the NBA.
The Aces of Lower Merion, featuring the best player in high school basketball in 1995, Kobe Bryant.
People want to.
Kobe was so ready for this, bro. He prepared his whole life, and then people didn't realize how smart Kobe was just outside of basketball, how intelligent and how smart he was. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he was all about basketball is because he grew up in Italy, in a whole different other country, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, wasn't really personable and everything like that. He had to relearn, you know what I'm saying, American culture and everything like that. So imagine how tough that was for him. So he didn't fit in with everybody. He didn't know the slang. He didn't know this. He didn't know that. So his safe space was basketball, which is why, and once he turned that on young, it was hard to kind of turn that off, you know what I'm saying, as he gotten older and as his competitiveness, you know what I'm saying, came, and as he had gotten better and as the doubters came. Doubt fueled Kobe, which is one of the reasons why I loved him so much, bro, as a player, and why he inspired me so much. He inspired my channel. I do these videos 2, 1, 3 in the morning, it don't matter. The grind never stopped, bro. I'm not stopping till I reach 10,000. Then I might take a little break off. I might take a little 3-4 days off. But I'm not stopping till I reach 10,000 subscribers. And I hope my content will be good enough to get there for you guys. But thank you guys so far. But yeah, Kobe was a monster, bro. he was born to be a basketball player. I really do. I think that. I really do think that.
I assume that because someone has physical attributes, they don't have mental attributes. They always want to say that.
Talk about academically. He speaks fluent Italian. There he is, Mr. Bryant. Bryant, jamming. High riser.
Scored 1,200 on his college boards. Good enough to get in any school.
Uncommon amongst uncommon people.
1,200. A perfect SAT score. And he became a basketball player. Kobe could have been whatever he wanted. He could have got into any. He could have went to Harvard, Yale. He could have went to any school he wanted to. He wanted to be a basketball player, and he understood basketball, everything about it, every metric about it, bro. Like, he would study his opponents mercilessly. If they beat him, he would study them and go back and beat them again. He was like Mike reincarnated. I don't care what anybody say. There is nobody else that is like Mike other than this man on my screen. It's other people that can have a resume that's maybe comparable to Mike, like Kareem, or somebody who got stats and got the media portraying them as the Michael Jordan, like a LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Or got the dominant stats and was a dominant player in his era like Wilt, but nobody, when you look at them on the floor, played as close to Mike and had the determination like Mike, like Kobe, bro.
Exception.
I'm gonna stop pausing.
Yeah.
Taking TV and recording star Brandy to his prom.
Killing people right there. 18-year-old Kool-Aid smile, fresh out of high school, bald, headed Kobe.
You're the best player in the nation for anybody in high school.
He has been one of the most followed high school athletes in this state all winter long.
Kobe Bryant, who is going to go the distance up and slams it home.
Students at home, and that got him up out of the seats and some high fives. Hey, Kobe Bryant, KB, taking it to the rack. All over.
My rent is so expensive. How can I build credit with my biggest monthly expense? 6 words. Self-Sinu free rent reporting.
That you're the one player here who's thinking seriously of making the transition right from the high school ranks to the professional ranks. How serious is that for you?
Well, it's definitely a possibility. I think I'd be foolish not to look into that.
So mentioned in Sports Illustrated, you said, I'll go to college, but if I don't think I can get better in college, I'm just going to skip it.
That's just what I was going to ask him. Maybe he'll surprise me. What's it going to be, college or the NBA?
Oh, no, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Oh, how about that? No. Kobe Bryant is for real. It's over. Lower Merion has won. 1996 state champs, and that ends a 53-year drought. And Kobe Bryant showed his true mettle.
I need that jersey. I need that jersey. My next mission is to get the Lower Merion High School jersey.
Show what he can do, and there's the young man that has been so ballyhooed and has packed this arena tonight. Saw a great poignant moment. Father, Jellybean Joe Bryant. Son, Kobe. Embracing.
Kobe Bryant decided to take my talents to decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA.
Dreamers Pro had a video about that, and I'm not trying to make this that, but who copied off of that? I decided to take my talents to. Who copied off of that? Niggas wanted to be Kobe, bro. Stop playing.
People don't know about that. Is I had a bet with my classmates on whether or not I would do that or not. Like the pause.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime. I feel it's time for me to go out and seize it while I'm still young.
You had some people who, were just hating on a 17-year-old kid.
Is our high school superhero a star or starstruck?
People don't want to babysit 18 and 19-year-old kids.
You don't want to babysit, but you ain't got to babysit Kobe. Kobe wasn't no regular 18, 19-year-old. And Phil Jackson found out goofy.
He'll get a shot for himself anytime he wants. In the NBA, even in the NBA, he'll be able to create shots. Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
At the age of 18, I knew that I was not going to be stopped. This was my life.
With the 13th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania.
Coming out party for the high school kid.
Jerry West told
You're not
me
getting
that
him.
greatness lies ahead to this young man. Thought he was going to be absolutely fantastic.
Kobe Bryant, he was acquired from the Charlotte Hornets in the exchange for Bronny Divac. Everybody remembers that trade.
You remember what you told me one day before when I first met you? You said you were going to be the greatest player of all time.
And he buries the three for his first NBA points.
First time that he hadn't been a starter on his team, and the first time he hadn't been the best player, and the first time the coach had kind of had to criticize him.
Times I'd sit the bench for 7 straight games and then play the last 20 seconds of the game. And
Kobe didn't even start for a year and a half.
I knew I could play with these guys. I wasn't getting the opportunity.
They stunted his growth. Dale Carter was hating on him. His teammates was hating on him. People got to remember, in 96, it was totally different from anything in the 2000s. By the 2000s, they had already seen a couple of high school players come in. Kobe didn't start because that wasn't the norm. They wasn't trying to start him regardless of how good or skilled or whatever they thought he was. And Kobe still had to learn. He still had to get better. But his growth was stunted. He didn't get out there. You heard what he said. He might sit on the bench for 7, 8 straight games. Then he get his opportunity. He go crazy, and then Dale Carter put him on the bench for being a star.
A guy by the name of Dale Harris is a former
Dale
coach of the
Harris.
Los
I'm
Angeles
sorry.
Lakers.
Dale Harris, not Dale Carter. Sorry, Dale Harris.
Dale Harris is a good man, but he lost his way with Kobe.
Daryl Harris wouldn't allow him to make fancy moves in practice. If he made a spectacular move, Dale wouldn't even count the basket.
Showboat played a good game for his first game.
I really look forward to going out.
How do you autograph Showboat, Bryant? Because Shaq's
Hating.
like, I'm Superman, Batman, I'm the big brother, you the little brother. Kobe wasn't trying to be anybody's little brother. Kobe faked the pass.
Remember when he first come in, he said he wanted to be better than Michael Jordan.
With a touch of authority, looking a little bit like Michael. He was just special.
Another thing you told me as an 18-year-old, I'm going to be better than Mike. So I knew it definitely drove you.
He was different from everyone else.
He had an aura about him that I've never seen in an 18-year-old. The aura was common. Either this kid's really cocky or he believes in it.
Perfect timing.
Mazda CX-90 comes standard with a turbo inline-6 and all-wheel drive.
And to accomplish all that coming from high school, not going to college, I think was great.
Kobe Bryant.
Throw it down, Kobe. Yeah.
That got the fans out of their seats.
Looked like he was thrown into Hollywood Park next door. Out of the game, standing ovation from some of the fans that are left here, and that's for Kobe.
He played really well, Jay.
Earned a lot more minutes than he's been getting.
21 points in 22 minutes.
From the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant.
He's unstoppable, and I'll label him the next Michael Jordan.
18 and a half years old, third done. Kobe Bryant, Michael Finley, and Carr.
And the way he worked at his skill level to become one of the most amazing scorers, one of the most amazing offensive players that we've ever seen.
Greatness. If anybody know about Kobe, you could disagree, but in my opinion, this is the moment that made Kobe Bryant, that turned him into what he was. The 4 airball game where they was all laughing at him, and Shaq told them, they laughing now, but one day they gonna fear you.
5 seconds left. 4. Bryant drives. Pull up.
Because that airball game where Kobe shot those airballs against Utah. Kobe should not have been in the game. Del Harris put him in the game specifically to teach him a lesson because he got tired of Kobe shot.
But he wasn't. The thing is, Kobe took the shot every time. A rookie, after 1 air ball, then okay, maybe I'll take another shot. 2 air balls, and not taking another shot, bro. They passing that up every time. Kobe was fearless.
Somebody would have shot an air ball on our team and had shot a second one, they were going to shoot a third. He was fearless.
Fearless.
I think that's one of the things that spurred him to greatness. He wasn't going to allow himself to fail. You have to take the good with the bad. You're the captain of the ship. You go down with the ship.
Now that was ball Kobe. This is when Kobe developed. He took a couple years. This when he developed and started blossoming. Kobe.
Thanks, Ahmad. Well, there's a player in the game today that's been compared more than anybody else to Michael Jordan. That's Kobe Bryant of the Lakers.
Like, what happened is when I came to the league, I wanted to take Kobe.
Kobe Bryant shooting and hitting with Michael Jordan in his face.
I called Kobe and he was like, so what was it like? What's it going against Jordan? I was like, man, this is that black cat. We tried this, we tried that. Like, you know what? You better get ready for the caramel cat.
Show going on here. Number 23 and number 8.
Before the Black Mamba, his nickname was the caramel cat.
Pulled away by Kobe Bryant. That's the future, and even Michael Jordan will tell you that Kobe Bryant's the future of the NBA. You're looking at the present and the future.
And all I ever heard was they called him Black
He 2 years in and they saying this, bro.
Panther. They called him Black Jesus and all some stuff. So I want to see what he's about.
A little advice from the master.
But what happened is that he wound up becoming a big brother to kids.
He's learned a lot in a short amount of time he's been in the league, and believe me, he's going to continue to learn.
He was the closest thing to Michael Jordan that we've seen.
He's impressive. You know Michael Jordan is impressed with that. Kobe Bryant has sent a message that he is the future.
See, I can pinpoint things before they actually happen. Naturally, I would go through games where everything was like a blur. I could see things a lot more than I could last year.
Bryant's minutes are up, his scoring is up, and he's upgraded his defense.
Now the 19-year-old veteran is making the types of impression that Van Gogh and Monet would be proud of. He's the league's leading scorer off the bench, and much more.
Come here.
1 inch taller thanks to Mom Nature, and 10 pounds thicker after frequent trips to the weight room in the off-season.
Oh yeah.
This mistake is costing Amazon Prime shoppers big. Are you still using Prime?
because at this point,
You had Mr. Brute Force and Shaq, and you had that aerial artistry of the younger Kobe. Back to Kobe.
Iconic.
He thought that he was going to be greater than MJ one
When you
day.
talk about the bridging of the two generations between Michael Jordan and then to Kobe Bryant, players today talk about Kobe Bryant being their Michael Jordan.
He, not LeBron, is the closest player to stylistically Michael Jordan.
Oda puts it ahead of Bryant by himself.
Just
Those
amazing.
extreme winners that literally, to the exclusion of everything else, including their family, including other people, focus on just one thing.
Yeah, nobody works harder. That's why they love to win in an almost psychotic way.
That's one of the reasons why Shaq, as he would say, tried to slap him, is because he was so cocky about what his intentions were.
You guys had a fight several weeks ago. Did he connect on the punch you threw? No. No, I was swift on it done.
This is a team that is talented. It's young. It's on the verge. I just had a chance to meet Kobe Bryant. He's dedicated. He's competitive. He reminds me a lot of Michael Jordan, and there's not too many players that have ever done that in this game. Who's the best player you ever played with? Kobe. Number 8. Definitely Kobe.
On the reverse.
Kobe just different. Works hard. Getting to the gym at about 5. Working on his jab steps, head fakes, make sure everything's perfect. And that's Kobe.
Kobe in his career had 40 game-winning minutes.
Last shot. Suns by 1. They're going to take it off the dribble. This is it now. Game's on the line. Down 1. And Kobe Bryant at the point. Kobe Bryant pulls up for shot.
This is when Kobe became officially a number 2, and then next 2 years he became 1A, 1B. Kobe, man, listen, man. You can't erase what I seen, bro. You can't erase what we seen. No matter what the media does, no matter what independent content creators lie on here and say, people who watch Kobe and who watch Kobe play and everything, they know how great he was. They know his deficiencies. They know what he was great at. They know what he had trouble with. They loved him when he was down. They loved him when he was up. This is the man they trying to, all of this they trying to erase out of history.
Where do you expect this team to be in the postseason?
We're going to the finals.
The series is tied at 3 games apiece. This afternoon, it's put up or shut out.
This to me is the game where he turned into Black Mamba. To me, this is the game because this is the playoff. I say this is the playoff run where he really turned into Black Mamba. He was still young Kobe, but he turned into from Caramel Cat to Black Mamba, bro.
The greatest duo to me, Shaq and Kobe. Those were co-stars. They needed each other to be as great as they were.
Well, the first thing that the Lakers have to realize is they've got 12 minutes to play. It's only a 13-point game.
Not anymore. Steve Smith hits on the run, it's 15.
I don't think he goes to that shot. I should have appreciated it more. Shaq is of the mindset, I should have appreciated you more.
Yep.
Smacked down emphatically.
Excuse me.
Kobe Bryant into the lane.
The fight
everything era.
The assertiveness, the offense. Now Kobe.
But I think now both of them look back fondly and miss a little bit of what they did have.
Portland have 3 timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant. Makes it a 6-point difference with 41 and 3/10 seconds left.
25 points, 11 assists, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 blocks, I think 2 steals. He led the team in all categories, I believe, and was tied in steals or second in steals. Led the team in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks. At 21 years old, this was before he even hit his prime. This was still young Kobe. This was still Froby. This is when he turned into the Black Mamba, bro. For me.
Indiana Pacers versus the Los Angeles Lakers.
Now, Kobe has been sensational throughout the playoffs, but more importantly, first team all defense. Now, he's going to be playing 4 different Pacers, but everybody's going to be waiting for that glamour matchup. Kobe versus Reggie.
Here is Kobe. Exploding to the hoop. He is without question one of the 10 best players in the history of the league.
Nick Wright, shut the fuck up. He's one of the 5 best players ever.
Kobe Bryant cuts it to 3. Doesn't take it long to get into the lane and hangs in the air.
They really appreciated that competitive fire. It was that ability to sort of let it rip.
Kobe Bryant.
Not care if anybody said you're too selfish, you took too many shots. Like, he's like, well, I think I'm the best option.
Misses it. Shaw grabs the rebound.
That's a loose ball foul on Shaq. That'll be number 6. What a big play!
But this was part 2 where he become the Black Mamba. When Shaq get fouled out, I think this is game 4 or I think game 5. And he show up, bro. He show you what was to come, bro.
That's it.
Shaq was killing them.
All of a sudden you step up. These are the kind of moments that you look for in them.
3 years later in the NBA Finals, that same move that I was showing them in my step back, he hit in Game 3 after Shaq fouled out.
Oh, game 3. I'm sorry. Game 3.
I chose St. George's University School of Medicine because at the time that I wanted to go into medicine,
Jump on and sort of gives it, take your time, everything's cool. I'm not going to let us lose this thing.
As he's running down the court, pat me on the butt and says, you never should have showed me that step back.
Shot clock at 12.
You don't want to foul now because you got one to give. They won't shoot free throws.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe just literally takes the whole game and just puts it on his shoulder.
How good is this kid?
Is it what you dreamed of?
Oh, it's everything and more. I mean, you have the record colors falling from the ceiling, the fans going crazy.
And I look back at Shaq and Kobe, and they were co-stars who, in the end, they needed each other, Stephen A.
I got one. If I didn't have you, I would have probably,
Remember that. They needed each other. This is part 1 of the Kobe Bryant story. Young Mamba. Part 2 coming soon. 2024 Kobe year. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.